find the antiderivative of e to the square root of x. So we're going to begin by doing a variable substitution. So you might say p is equal to the square root of x, and then you square both sides. So p squared would be equal to just x. And then from there you differentiate both sides. So 2p and then dp would be equal to dx. And then from here we're going to do the following. Antiderivative, and it's going to be e. The square root of x is going to get replaced with p from above. So it's e to the p. And dx is going to be here 2p dp. And then from here, you're going to get the following. Put the 2 outside, and you have the antiderivative of e to the p. And you can put the p, say, in this position right here. And then it's going to be dp this way. P is one function, e to the p is a different function. So what you have is a product of two unrelated functions, which means from here you have to do integration by parts. So write down I late. I is for inverse trig, we don't have that. L is for logarithmic, we don't have that. A is for algebraic, we do have that. So it's going to tell you how to choose u. So you're going to set u for that reason equal to p. And then from here, when you differentiate, du would be equal to dp. And then second, you're going to do the following. dv would be the remaining part. So since u is p, then dv must be e to the p and then dp. Next, what you do is you anti-differentiate both sides. So you're going to anti-differentiate dv, and then you're going to also anti-differentiate here e to the p, and then down below, this would give you v. On the right side, you would have e to the p this way. And then you put the pieces together, so it's going to look like the following down below too. And you're going to replace p times e to the p dp, that part, with the following instead. You're going to say u times v. So u in our case is p and v is e to the p. So it becomes p e raised to the p minus the integral here of that v du. So v is e to the p and du is dp. You see it up there, you see? And then continue, so it's going to be 2 brackets and then pe raised to the p, and then here's going to be minus e raised to the p and then plus c at the end. Continue, so 2 for now, brackets, and then p, remember, is defined as up here the square root of x. You see that? So that means you got to now replace p with the square root of x. So you're going to end up with square root of x, and it's going to be e raised to the square root of x minus e raised to the square root of x, and then here plus c. And then maybe lastly just distribute the 2, so it's going to be 2 square root of x, and then e raised to the square root of x, and then minus 2e raised to the square root of x, and then plus c this way, the constant at the end. And that is the answer. Please leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in another video.